Because, see, I get about 100. So people who yell at me to defend them don't realize that I get like 150 views, 300 views. All right. Don't want to be invited on their stupid chat shows. Don't want to be peddling and dipping into my supply because I got other things I want to be addicted to. I want to be addicted to, the happy, putting the hot dogs in the donuts, the fun things that are more fun to be addicted to. That really, aren't they? Fucking ocean makes me. Because, see, that was my trigger. That was my trigger. Every little reference to that time. Throughout time and space and history. That was my trigger. So I went back in time. I went mostly back. Stayed in the 60s for a long time. Where else did I go? Oh, the Old West. See, I was searching for my cowboy in the Old West. And it was such a holy, serene place, the Old West. The cowboy. That country, that down to earth. Soul, heart, see, that was always the happy place for me. That was always so that's why I just replay the game whenever you were putting out the point on thing. The streamer ignored it. That's how easy it is. Well, and that's the thing. It's not like Star Trek. There's a difference, right? There's a difference between stopping it. There's a difference between stopping it to go, hey, they, them, blah, 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 right? Here, this.
There's nothing more to do until their algorithm finishes. No, let them sleep. At that age, whatever they can get is golden.
Who are they? Them. Them? Yeah, them. There's only one of them there. Yeah, let them sleep. Who are they? Them. And who's that? That's them. That's them. Yes. Who are they? Them. I'm out of here until you tell me who they are. I told you, they're them. There's only one of them there. Which one? Them.
You're also awake.
Ugh.
So yeah, there's a difference between, people just stopping it to be like, hey, my pronouns are this, and arresting you if you don't use them, or just mildly having it as an option that you can, like it's one of those things that, they're going to call you he or she anyway. That's part of society. That's not a new thing. That's not Californiaism, is it? That's not a new thing. We've been called he and she before, right? Well, let's say black and white, but the world's so gray. I mean, it's right there. Existence, sim, right? It's right there in the lines of the songs. The words are magic. The songs are magic, right? It's like you do have the duality. You have the yin and the yang that have to kind of exist in the circle of life, the circle of the moon, right? You have all that you have to have, right? And when you get stuck in one or the other, it's bad, right? Or is it good to just be stuck in the light of God? Because I like to kind of come back down to earth and, get and rumble, get down to earth. Get the dancing and the drums and the vibes and the, feel the fire and the heat and the rain. Oh, I love the rain. So you got to feel the elements. You got to be part in tune with Mother Nature as well as the spirit world. Because if you're too far in one or the other, you kind of lose yourself, right? Don't you, wouldn't you say? I would think so. But then again, what do I know? I'm only God or anything, right? Or not at all, for all we know. Now, thank you guys so much for hanging out. If I'm right, let me know I'm right. We know I'm right. Grambo, what did I miss? Oh, you missed a fun one tonight. You missed a fun one tonight. Might be one to go back, and there might be some signs and portents for things. For people who see eye to eye, don't they? And there might be some signals out there for some People across time and space who might be calling up their Loa masters. Might be summoning Ragnarok, summoning their voodoo ladies. There might be some voodoo junkies out there who've been trying to get in touch with me. Maybe write some things in the universe. I would have been just as bad, though, wouldn't have I? We know that. I'm better now, though, because I've seen the enlightenment. I've gotten there. The cosmic bards. Oh, all throughout time and space. So that's what I've been really in tune with lately. And that's been the fun part of the trip. So that's been the fun part. And we're going to the tail end of it. Deep space and starfield. Well, they're so bad about just that, and they don't realize that ideology is in the very light and dark. It's in absolutely everything that we see in front of us. Angels and demons. Good and bad, light and dark, the sun and the moon. The boogeyman is just a way to scare you from going down the wrong path. The path of money, the path of anger, the path of greed, the path of the path of feeding into the anger that begets anger, that feeds into this perpetual cycle of dipping into their own supply, which was that's not the thing, which is what they were doing here. Do I have it pulled up? Yeah, I have it pulled up. Is that this one?
Bethesda. Just want to say a little.
We're just
little
yelling.
Something. There is nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off. Fuck that. Bethesda. There is nothing I love more than to sit down, comfy chair, turn on my PC, fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself. Think, oh my god, just think of this world. Just think of all the planets I can visit. All the immersive things that I can get involved with, all the fights, all the relationships, all the people I meet, all the places I go. I'm so excited to go there. And I love nothing more than, with all of that laid out in front of me, I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what? Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day Californian shit! Because that's all we fucking know! Because we're boring! We're so fucking...
Whoa. What is this? What is this? You're dancing around as Divine? With your face on top of Divine, the drag queen. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, Ocean Man. You're not the Ocean Man. The Ocean Man's wiser than that. He sees eye to eye with me. He's seen eye to eye with me. He's been my only angel out there who's had the privilege. And will have the privilege. Right? So he sees eye to eye with me. So they put his face on top of every person and woman, right? They put his face on top of Divine. Divine! I loved Hairspray as a kid. What's the message of Hairspray? Dance and don't be racist, and hey, the black people have cooler music. Yeah, that was the message. Finally broke, yeah. They're dipping into their own supplies, aren't they? They're into that anger because it gets them money and it gets them the clicks. Because I'll get, 12 people here. I'll get 12 angels, and they're who are gathered before me to know and understand.
Boring!
He's mad that's boring. Imagine how we feel.
We can't see past our own fucking reflection.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
That's the level of our narcissism here at Bethesda Western Game Company. Fuck your immersion. Fuck you having a good time. Fuck you falling into a world and just getting lost. No. Current fucking day.
So what he's mad about is they ask you if you're a man, a woman, or they. in the it doesn't like go into like the ghost pronouns. It doesn't go into are you a doll? Do you have a duck head mate? It doesn't go into all the ridiculous like little teenage ones where they're just kind of like, you know, like the goths who all wear the black and dye their hair black and all that stuff just to kind of look cool. Right. It's good indie gaming. Oh, I like indie gaming. So I think he's mad that we're tired of saying the same old stories, you know, because you know, if you want to really cancel ideology, demons and angels are all throughout time and history. You might want to look into that at some point. You know, they repeat. Light and dark is a theme that repeats throughout time and space. They'll cancel the moon next. They'll blow up the moon if you let them, these people. They're so angry because the anger and the fear, it's all in Star Wars. The dark side and the light side. It's all in our comic books. It's all in our mythology. Throughout time and space. Thor, Odin, Osiris, Loki, Zeus, blah, blah, blah. There's ones in Japan, the Jinn, the Chinese deities, the Aztec deities, King Arthur. All the legends are repeated over and over and over again. The Round Table, Knights of the Round Table are repeated throughout history. The angels, the Lord of the Rings, the hobbits, and the quests and the journey against the darkness, against the money and the greed and the power. Because the kings, you know, it's the protecting the fallen king. It's all the same thing over and over again.
Fuck off! You're boring! You're fucking dull! You have nothing to say! You are a one-hived mind twat waffle!
Oh, I hear people
That's
repeat
all
twat
you
waffle
fucking
now.
are.
Is that where they originated?
And you wonder why people are getting so fucking sick and tired! You take everything...
But I'm sick and tired of hearing the angry at everybody existing. Because you gotta chill out, man. You gotta come together as one right now. You know, come together as one. Right? You gotta get down, make love, right? Get down, make love. All you need is love. Love is all you need. Because that's the cleansing of all this, right? You got to get to the screwing and the loving and the singing and the dancing, because that's going to clear the juju of all this bad vibes, right? Because we got to clear the airwaves. You got to clear the angry airwaves. And that's where you find all the best music, who are the closest to the ascension, to the closest of that. They have the duality. They have the infinity already. They have the angry for the emotion and the singy for the other emotion. But a lot of the times they stay in the one side of like the angry sad. And then you have like the happy floaty. And it's when you find the perfect combination of those two. Then you find the juju and the magic. And you find the way to heal the planet. You see what I'm saying? We have a good 10 years of negative energy buildup that we've got to discharge now. We got to make the planet come together as one. You see what I'm saying? Chill everybody out. Give some good vibes. Spread some happiness along as you go, right? Smile. That's what I've been trying to do. That's the way. Because you know what? You know one of the things I do to rise up to the happy place. I gotta go down. From the shadows. I gotta get low. I gotta get into the rhythm and the jungles. Gotta go to the jungle room. Jungle. The jungle. Welcome to the jungle. You gotta go down to the fire and the earth, and the fire and the earth. Because then comes the rain. See what I'm saying? Then the rain comes. There you go. And that's how you found me. Because I was always part of this channeling thing. Because I was always very active and very... See, Carol Ann, the beast is calling, Carol Ann. The gathering of angels. Now that we're hearing this, this is what we're talking about. This came to the boiling point. This has been at the boiling point for a while, but then some other shit kind of interfered, right? Let me hear what else he has to say.
Thing we love, all our emotions, all our fantasies, all our escapism, and you just can't help shovel your dog shit, fucking crap ideology
Pot
into
kettle.
everything, every single.
Pot kettle. I don't think this was a problem though in this one. This just seems like such a stretch. A Barbie was such a stretch. Barbie was such a stretch. Right? Barbie was like this thing where it's like, no. Chill the F out. It's Barbie. Get over it. It's for teenage girls. That would be like if they canceled Hairspray back in the day. Do you imagine? They would have canceled Hairspray back in the day. This guy would have canceled Hairspray back in the day because he's literally putting that ideology out there in this video. He's literally putting that ideology out there. He's hypocritical right now. He's literally putting that ideology out there in this video. Literally putting that ideology out there. Grooming.
Oh my god, have I been mad?
Grooming. Like, oh, you can't groom if it's something gross. Yes, you can groom if it's something gross. Because everybody's going to fap to something. I mean, remember, yeah, the pronoun thing. The pronouns. You know, there's a difference between stopping something in the middle of something to lecture you and say, because you're an istophobe and blah, blah, blah. Just say, hey, I'm this or whatever. All right, whatever. I don't care. Don't care. And that's how we all chill out about it. Because guess what? 90% of the people are not going to arrest you if you accidentally misgender them. And it's not even going to be an issue in 5 years. Because they're going to realize, who cares anymore? Call me what you want. And once we kind of diffuse, it's like Chimpokemon. Remember Chimpokemon? When they all decided to go start buying the Chimpokemon in South Park, so that this is all reverse psychology. It's like you just got to embrace it so the stupid part of it kind of fades away. And you can get back to the stardust, get back to the purple rainbows, right?
Him, they, them. He, him, they, them.
Fun fact: the same guy who wrote Ocean Man wrote The Rainbow from Chef.
Some people just call me Fluffy.
If that might be any I don't know, indication. I don't know. I'm not somebody who wants to go around canceling rainbows. And the weird corners of the internet where the fun and the creative and the thinkers and the dreamers and the doers and the weirdos and the angels and the demons gather, because that's our playground, isn't it? We don't want these little soulless heathens, these little soulless NPC weirdos to be cluttering up our playground. We don't want them interfering in our thing. They can go fight about their own thing. They can go back to their own thing. But we got to fix their thing. I don't know how to fix their thing. I don't care if he's mocking it. He shouldn't use it if he's mocking it. I do not care. This one's personal. This is personal to me, okay? Just take my word for it. This is personal. He should not be using this to mock. He should not be using, first off, do not use divine to mock pronouns. Okay, do not do literally the same thing that you're mad about if you're mad about it, okay? Okay, unless you're a closeted, you know what, and you're actually really mad at yourself for it. And then, you know what, who cares? Write a little self-deprecating humor song about it. Get your soulmate to be like, oh, that's funny. And then move on from it, because it doesn't really matter, right? What ideology, right? It's just a video game. I don't know. They're just so into needing to be and find and poke. Do you see what I'm saying? They're so obsessed with needing to find that connection to something. To find that connection to their next hit or their next endorphin rush, their next thing. That they don't see the very thing right in front of their eyes, right? Well, the place is seen. Starfield isn't what they advertised. Skybox is in space. This wasn't what they sold to them. Yeah. I don't care if he's mocking it at this point. He shouldn't use the very thing and be like, oh, the gay agenda, the gay mafia, the gay this or this or this or this, and use that sort of ideology. Because you know what that ideology is? That's the ideology that puts crazy people in mental institutions and generates a great deal of negative energy in this planet. That feeds the demons, that feeds the anger, that feeds the hatred, that feeds all the bad in this planet. That feeds all the bad in this planet. Now keep in mind, this is personal to me, so... I don't think, and in a way you guys don't understand. So that's okay. That's for me to get and for you to never get. So that's the way, that's just, don't ask. You don't want to know. But see, I got to come in and say something on this one because I wouldn't be a very good, if I didn't defend it. Now, would I? But then again, you know, you can't really come out and say too much. The Meltdown tune, I think it's a sad, pathetic meme cash-in that attaches something that literally has nothing to do with their agenda, in my opinion. That it brings in and attaches something that literally has nothing to do with their agenda to just further addict people to being angry, which I don't really think anybody wants. People, I'm sure people who go through recovery or things like that probably don't want people being pushed into like that angry, negative addict behavior. Am I seeing that one correctly? Am I seeing that one correctly in the crystal ball? Oh. Am I seeing that one correctly? Because that's what's feeding all this negative crap in the universe. Yeah, okay. That's what's feeding all this negative crap in the universe. And some of these people are seeing that that's exactly what's happening, that these people are exactly going in, and they're perpetuating this need to be outraged at every little thing by twisting every little thing. Because I've done it on a few things where I'm like, oh, did you mean, oh, you said this? Oh, you said this. And I usually do it to be a smart ass, right? I do it to kind of be a smart ass and to kind of troll. I don't really mean it to, at least, not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of. But then again, if I was in a really dark place or something and I was going through some shit, I wouldn't have been aware of that, right? And is that what's going on? Are these people just in these dark places where they're not aware of this?
Solitary fucking thing!
Yeah, I don't want to sit here and see if Starfield's a fun game or not. When I hear all of these people who are mad at me for doing literally the same thing I've always done and just run my mouth and not listen and you know, I'm not going to defend these people. They're literally putting their ideology of being outraged by everything and needing their crap and everything in every corner of the internet now. It makes my head hurt. It makes me sick. It's bad for my soul. It's bad for my juju. It's bad for my karma. Because then I gotta go dance it off at the concerts and let all the lower rise up to where they can just discharge in the atmosphere. Because I'm an energy witch, you know. I feed on the vibes and the things around me. If it's all electricity, then I can electricity. And then if it's all the good, then I feed on all the good. And then if it's all the bad, I feed on all the bad. And nobody wants to feed on all the bad, because nobody wants to be crying and angry and yeah, right. Look at this. Just look how angry he is. I just want to say something to you, Bethesda.
Just want to say a little.
It just seems like it's a boring game.
There is nothing I love more.
Oh yeah, Rob's gonna stream in a minute. I just wanted to touch base.
Bethesda, there is nothing I love more than to sit down, comfy chair, turn on my PC, fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself, think, oh my god, just think of this world, just think of all the planets I can visit, all the immersive things that I can get involved with, all the fights, all the relationships, all the people I meet, all the places I go. I'm so excited to go there. And you know, I love nothing more than, with all of that laid out in front of me, I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current date us.
I know. It's okay.
Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what? Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day California shit!
Gender ambiguity. What? So what's wrong with being a chick with a dick, though? What's wrong with that if you want to be? Isn't that the start of Pink Flamingos? Pink Flamingos, didn't that have a flash? Well, that's also NC-17 rated. Is your channel NC-17 all of a sudden? The guy who wrote Ocean Man wrote the Rainbow song from South Park, you weirdo.
Because that's all we fucking
Cancel
know.
Rainbows too. Are they gonna cancel the Ocean next? Then you can't sing that one because they cancel Rainbows. You can't even sing the Rainbow.
Because we're boring. We're so fucking boring.
I don't know.
We can't see past our own fucking reflection. That's the level of our narcissism here at Bethesda Western Game Company. Fuck your immersion. Fuck you having a good time. Fuck you falling into a world and just getting lost. No, no, no. Current fucking day.
Oh, what if I'm curious? What happens if the aliens land, right? If the aliens land and they're all related and a bunch of you know, cousin humping basement dwellers or something. What if the aliens land and they're all that, but they can all wipe you out with a thought and you were mad and scared and angry? Didn't we learn this lesson from Babylon 5? Don't be mad and scared and angry because, you know, they're bigger and badder than you. You know, the Minbari are coming with their gun ports open with love and rainbows and things and saying, hey, look at how cool we are. Look at how advanced we are. And, you know, the Anunnaki are there going, hey, we love y'all. We love y'all. Here's how to fix things. And then they're like, you don't have genitals. Your genitals are all mishmashed together and you're all having an orgy in the orgy tub. What the hell, dude? You're all a bunch of weirdo freaks. You're groomers. You're groomers. You go after teenagers because they're God and shit. Groomers. So mad.
Bethesda
So
Western Game Company. Fuck your immersion. Fuck you having a good time. Fuck you falling into a world and just getting lost. No, no, no. Current fucking day.
How do you think I feel, huh?
You're boring. You're fucking dull. You have nothing to say. You are a one hived mind twat waffle. That's all you fucking are. And you wonder why people are getting so fucking sick and tired. You take everything we love, all our emotions, all our fantasies, all our escapism, and you just shovel your dog shit, fucking crap ideology into everything, every single solitary fucking thing.
We done? We done? I gotta go in and like clear out that. That's all addict. That's all. That's black tar heroin right there, isn't it? Ooh. Ooh. See, I never liked that. I didn't like that angry feeling. That must be an upper. Ooh, I don't like that. See, I like the downers. I like the hot tub in the blood. The reggae, the vibe, I like to feel the chill. See, I liked that one. I liked that. I like to sway. I like to sway in the grass, right? That's what I always liked. See, that's why I like Sims so much, because they have that same infinity sway that's so good. And that's what brings the good spirits. That's what brings the good juju, right? Yeah, it built up finally over years and it broke them. See, I saw that in myself too. When it's like you just keep trying to find the next video that's going to hit, the next video that's going to hit, the next video that's going to hit, and the next video that's going to hit. And it's like I knew that that's what's happening. I knew that's what was happening, and I'm like, I do not want to feel this anymore. I don't want to feel this shit again. Because I already gave up feeling like, you know, you needed to get that. But then again, that's how they get you. They get the people with addictive personalities, and they get people, right? And they get people with that need for that little fix. And they get people who are at a low point in their life. They're either going through a divorce, or they're going through a death, or they're going through 2020, or they're going through Star Wars killing their soul, or they're going through something, right? They're going through some fandom or some down part. And then that's how they groom you into that lifestyle. That's how they indoctrinate you. That's how they get you. And they get you to where you even forget what the crap you were mad about in the first place. Because, see, he's got himself photoshopped on just everybody. I don't think he even knows who he's got himself photoshopped on top of. Because he's on top of what? Spock, Max Headroom. He's on top of pretty much everybody. Every meme. He's on top of memes because people who don't understand things, understand memes. Don't they? They don't understand things, but they understand memes.
Just call me Fluffy.
See, Chewbacca, I mean, like, he's putting it on because it's a famous, iconic thing, not knowing anything about it. This is no different than when these SJWs, these blue-haired SJWs come in, and they destroy your comic books or your, entertainment, because they have no idea the actual meaning behind it, and the spirituality and the religion and the emotion and any of that. So they're coming in and they're taking our entertainment. They're taking our weird shit now. They're taking our music. They're taking our... What the fuck is she wearing? They're taking our pink flamingos. They're taking our flamingos. They're taking our rainbows now. They're taking the places where we hide, where all of us thinkers and doers and intellectuals and all the Merlins and all the people who hear the voices that call to them from the other side and from beyond, all of our seers, all of our doers, all of us, right? And they're making it a meme. They're making it a hieroglyphic because they don't understand our language. They don't speak the same language. You and I see eye to eye. Oh, yes. And they don't understand how things work. They just know, be angry, be angry, be angry. Because they're much lower level evolved on the scale of humanity, right? They're down here. They can't even visualize an apple in their heads, right? And we're up here. We can take a bite of the apple. We can teleport ourselves throughout time and space to make each other come together as one. Because we feel each other, don't we? We see each other. We can communicate now that we're in this prism. We're in the realm. We're here, and they're down there. So we got to bring them up to us or not? I don't know. I don't care anymore. I'm all about my own, agenda. I'm about my own agendas here. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Hey, only the rain will bring out the rainbow, right? You kind of do have to go through some shit to get to the point where you're good. Am I high? No, I'm not actually. I'm actually not right now. I probably should take a hit. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching. Watching you. See, this is my talent. My words are magic. My eyes can see through to your soul, and I spent a decade in the 60s. Yeah, you know I did. You know who I was with, too. Don't be jealous of that one. It's okay. Watching you. Leave me alone. No, don't. And if all the stardust, you're yin and I'm yang. If you go there, I will go there. Now, see you guys later. Bye.